Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for a little more Lost Eidolons. Now, at the end of the last episode I said I was going to get out of camp, but there's 5 more things I'd like to do just quickly before I leave. I'll have a little talk with Francisco first of all.
How's it going?
So, you ready to go join the rebels? Any opportunity to thump some Imperial skulls is fine by me. You're not nervous? Why should I be? It'll be a big change for us. So far, we've been answering to ourselves. It might be different answering to other people. You worry too much. A fight's a fight. The real question is, will they kick us out of Castilian after the incident? What incident? The one where a handsome newcomer with huge biceps challenges their biggest guy to a fight and then beats his ass in front of the whole army. Wow, and I thought Robin was immature. Okay. Nice to know Francisco is not letting the power of his new promotion go to his head or anything. Okay then. Now, last time Robert was cooking right around here and there's something on this bench. Prep time. Sunset to evening bell. Serves 5 if nobody goes for seconds. Ingredients: a little oil, onion, whatever Pavlo has in. Leon hates carrots, Robin loves corn, water and cream, 1 pot of rice, 1 El Capon breast. To prepare rice and broth: wash rice, boil rice till second bell. Don't let Francisco lift the lid. Add water, cream and everything else. While it's cooking, prepare the El Capon. To prepare El Capon, look for clawed tracks north of town. What? Approach from behind, stay upwind, sun at back. Throw net. If it works, move in, break legs, snap neck, cook. If not, run, make onion stew instead. And that's Robert's recipe for El Capon and rice soup. or the onion soup instead. Let's have a little word with Porter here.
Welcome back. Hi there.
So, how's business out here in the wilderness? I do alright. Any decent travelling merchant requires only 3 things: people with coin, things they need, and the right location. As for people, I mainly do business with mercenaries, hunters and soldiers. Naturally, they always know exactly what things they lack. And then all that's left is location. I don't mind telling you, the monsters helped out with that one. I just followed their tracks to your camp. They tried to eat us and you sell us bandages. Smart. Here we go. And Robin had a little... another thing before leaving. Someone, not naming any names here, needs to replace a potion. Here we go.
Hi there.
Something on your mind, Robin? Oh wait, is this a conversation I have had before? Oh, hey Cat. I was just thinking what you said. Oh, yeah, we have had this one before. Okay, that's handy. Right. Anything extra for Robert?
Yeah?
Might as well ask how he's doing.
Hi there.
How's it going? I won't lie, Captain. The mood in camp's not good. The monster attacks are wearing on morale, especially so soon after leaving home. Try not to let it worry you. We've done everything we can to make sure it won't happen again. What's done is done. All we can do is move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And finally, let's have a little word with Leon before we depart.
Hey.
Hi there.
Hey Leon, what's with the bracelet?
Hey.
Oh, this? Some guy named Garrett gave it to me when we were making camp. He said it was a protective amulet. A piece of
Alright.
junk, more like that. He said his little girl made it.
Well...
By junk, I of course mean adorable and infused with daughterly love. Yeah, she's quite the craftsman. She's about 7 now, apparently. She made a whole bunch and asked her father to pass them around.
well...
You and this Garrett guy sure sound friendly.
Yeah.
I guess so. You know, you make camp with a guy and you get chatting. We just talked about Lonetta, family, stuff like that.
Ah.
That's surprisingly friendly coming from you. I'd usually expect this sort of thing from someone else. You're telling me. I figure if I'm in this situation, I might as well take the chance to make some allies.
Yeah.
Yeah, good attitude. We're on the same side after all. Yeah, friends win fights, right? Isn't that what you always say?
Yes.
Do I? Yeah, that sounds like smart advice. Guess I better listen to myself more often. Sounds like the kind of thing Francisco would do, doesn't it? Let's get that back. Oh, Robin. Yeah, that makes sense as well, I suppose. Okay, cool. Well, with that out of the way, let's finally depart from camp. I know it's been a few days, I haven't been able to play for a while. Sorry about that. Real life took over and lots of crazy bad stuff has been happening, but it's getting better now. So let's move on. I will conclude all camp activities and move forwards. To Castilian, no doubt. Who's that moving to Mora? Oh, I think I know. I moved the mouse off the center already. A field outside Castilian.
I take it this is your first visit to Castilian since Isoro's forces set up?
That's right.
Feeling nervous?
If I'm being honest, yes. Helping a woman rescue her sister, breaking out of jail with an inquisitor, that stuff's business as usual for me. This planning ahead stuff, on the other hand. I'm used to looking after the crew, but this many people? I'm worried what happens to them if Isoro takes one look at me and doesn't like what he sees.
I thought Isoro had a good reputation with you Benarians.
I don't put much faith in rumors.
He is renowned, though. Even the commoners in the capital know of House Fenice. I suppose it would take someone like that to rally people against the Empire, not to mention whatever comes after. They do have quite the imposing pedigree compared to us, don't they?
Exactly. We're just a bunch of backwater fugitives. That's what worries me.
Just remember, no matter how famous the Fenice name may be, as political movements go, their rebellion is still young. Right now, gathering allies will be their highest priority. They don't have the luxury of being selective. I wager they'll take anyone with a pulse. That's why I suggested coming here.
Well, if the Imperial Inquisitor says so, I guess I better take her word for it.
Have I helped ease your concerns?
You have. Thanks, Marshall. Now, come on. We've got a rebellion to join.
She is good at that. She'd be a bit better if she wasn't quite so standoffish sometimes. Perhaps we can work on that. Later, in Isoro's quarters.
Well, well. If it isn't the mercenary I've been hearing so much about. Eden, wasn't it?
You knew I was coming?
I can't exactly topple an empire by losing sight of events in Benario, now can I?
Then I take it you know why I'm here.
Rumors are rumors. They don't give you the truth of a man's heart. I want to hear it from you. Why are you here?
I came here to fight the Empire. I'm sick of being ruled by some hateful old man. Sick of living in a world that's cruel just for the sake of it.
And the ones you brought with you? Will you let them die to slake your fury?
That's... fine. I'll be straightforward with you. The truth is, I don't give a damn about your movement. Never had the luxury. But the man who ruled our town was rotten, so I killed him.
Did you indeed?
That's right. I stabbed him in the back. Then we all ran before the army showed up.
Why should I risk my people's lives for criminals I've never
Not
met?
entirely true.
In your position, I'd say the same thing. And if it were just me caught up in this, I wouldn't even be here. But it's not just me. There's good people out there. They never asked for this, but they're here. All I want is to secure a future where they can be safe.
Suppose I grant your people protection. What would I gain in return?
I'm not asking for protection, just a place to stay. We'll pull our own weight. But let's make one thing clear. Our goal is to go home. I want to take these people back to Lanetta and return to our lives. Hanging out at the bar, lending an ear to anybody who needs it. Just like old times. If we have to take on the world to do that, so be it. Please, just give us a chance to be useful. On the other hand, I suppose we could just go hide in the woods until the dust settles. But that's not really my style.
It would seem your goals are very different from mine. Even so, if we walk the same road, we may as well travel together. Welcome to Castilian, Eden. I only have one request. Let's go beat the bastards.
So Eden covering for Saraver was a sort of an honourable thing to do. And it was an interesting... Also, he was almost using the royal
so even
we there.
after all that, he still decided to let us in?
What's that supposed to mean? I poured my guts out in there.
I mean, if it were me, I would have thrown you out as soon as I heard ran away.
Then it's a good thing Isoro's nothing like you.
I have to admit, that was easier than I expected. You really think we'll be okay?
I'm not sure yet, but Marshall was right. He seems like a good person.
So I guess we're officially rebels now, eh, brother?
Don't get too excited. Your life expectancy just got a lot shorter.
Hey, backwater mercenaries to noble revolutionaries? That's a step up in my book. Pity for the Imperial Army, though. They've officially made enemies with the great Francisco.
So, these are the big, tough rookies everyone can't shut up about, huh? Let me guess. Scouting duty? No, that can't be it. This one's too thick around the middle.
What's your problem?
Easy, Francisco. We can't start a fight just after we've been recruited.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
I knew we were short on troops, but I didn't think we were taking in trash like this. The old man's too kind for his own good.
All right, I've heard enough. Say what you want about me, but when you insult my brothers, I can't let that slide.
Ooh, and here I was just getting bored.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, will you please stop giving me that menacing glare?
Get back to the camp. I apologize for the behavior of my soldiers.
Oh, sure. No problem.
I'm sure we'll have a proper introduction later. For now, please excuse me.
So, the pauses between the lines there, it's literally playing the old cutscene in the background. Oh my god!
Ballastar Fenice, Isoro's nephew. They call him the Blade of Benario.
It was a good cutscene, they should have
Where'd
kept
you
it.
come from?
I was passing by when I smelled the machismo. Thought it best to wait it out.
Machismo? Just mean, it says machismo there on the screen,
Good
right
thinking.
there.
What did you mean by Blade of Benario? I've never heard of him.
A nickname my countrymen gave him. They believe he's your nation's greatest warrior. I understand he's the one behind Isoro's recent string of victories. So, Benario's sword, and the sharpest edge in his uncle's arsenal.
So the sharp-eyed among you may have recognized Ballastar and Chelsea there from right at the beginning of the game.
I apologize for calling you all here so early. I've received troubling news from Mora.
Oh dear.
Lady Esperanza has put in a request for Imperial troops to help pacify local unrest. I believe the intent is to create a rally point for Imperial forces scattered throughout Benario. In addition to the regiment we faced in Portum, it seems the troops who fled Lanetta are also en route.
Time is of the essence. I'd like to send Lady Esperanza my warmest regards as soon as possible.
If the snakes are gathering, there's no sense bandying about. I'll take command.
And bring a swift victory, I expect. But as our battlefront expands, we need to start using you more carefully. You can't win every battle by yourself. Eden, what do you think?
Pardon?
How do you feel about taking the lead on this one?
Pardon me, my lord, but are you really comfortable putting some country bumpkin in charge?
Afraid I have to agree. They only joined yesterday. I don't think it wise.
The Imperial soldiers they drove from Lanetta are regrouping. I thought Eden might like the chance to finish them off. Ballastar, what are your thoughts on this matter?
Mora is close to Lanetta, similar in size. As a first test of his command, can't get much more fair than that.
Yes, my thinking exactly. I hope you're ready for this, my boy.
Yeah? I mean, yes, sir. Orders received, sir.
I didn't want to oppose you in front
Eden
of
and
the
his
others.
company have left the
But are
room.
you sure about that one?
How old were you when I came back from the war? 8 or so?
Something like that.
When I first saw that boy, he reminded me of you.
How so?
Not sure myself yet. I suppose only time will tell.
We're
Just
near
how
Mora.
much do these people expect from us? Putting this many soldiers under Eden's command.
If you ask me, they're hoping we'll screw up. I'll bet you that rotten what's-her-name had something to do with this. Chell or Celeste or whoever.
Chelsea.
He's terrible with
If you're
names.
gonna go around making enemies, you might want to remember their names.
I don't believe they'd intentionally set us up to fail. There must be a reason so many soldiers were entrusted to us when they're already short on recruits.
No matter how much I rack my brain, I can't make sense of it.
Well, one thing's for certain. You must have made an impression on Isoro.
Great. Just what I needed. More things to worry about.
What's the big deal? You've led us plenty of times. It's just like fighting hellhounds, right?
No. It's completely different.
This is fighting humans.
Well,
Very different.
Whatever the reason, it's done with. For now, let's just focus on making it back in one piece. We can worry about why people like us so much later.
Hell yeah. Let's give those Imperials a pounding.
Oh, brother.
Alright, it's time to launch the attack on Mora. Let's have a little look around. Mouse has gone to sleep, it's been so long. So, we have a walled town with wooden palisades. Well, it's not even palisades because they're not vertical, but wooden walls. Archers on the walls. Looks like just the one gate. A big blue chest here that we obviously want to open. Big blue chest here we want to open. Lady Esperanto, who clearly needs to be removed from office. Clearly she's not very good in government, although I think she's been there more than 45 days. Elite Imperial Light Mage, so maybe a healer. Elemental, I want to say. Elemental. Alright. Let's get in there and mess it up. I could mess with placement a bit. Actually, let's look at that. No. Are we happy with this? Relatively. Can I? No. Yeah, I can make this work. Okay.
The Lady of Mora has a message for the rebels. The Imperial forces are on their way here. Surrender now and your lives will be spared. Resist and the crows will feast on your wretched rebel hides.
That doesn't sound like an empty threat. The fact that they're talking to us at all means they're stalling for time. It would be wise to capture the city as quickly as possible.
Right. Little dogs only yap when they're threatened.
So, what do you think is a good method of attack?
Sorry. Afraid I don't have much experience laying siege to things.
No need to plan. All we gotta do is open the gate and cut them down one by one, right?
Kind
Easier
of.
said than done. Well, this puzzle's not gonna solve itself.
All right, everyone. Focus on the gates. We'll break through one way or another.
Alright. You can use the ram gate command to attack castle gates. Yeah, you thought we had pocket soldiers who pop up out of nowhere? We got pocket battering rams. Is that a battering ram in your trousers, or are you pleased to see me? Apparently it's a real-life battering ram. So let's get to it. First off, I'd like to try shooting down one of these. I could have Robin and Andrea shoot this man. They might be able to take him down between them. I'd like to work on his axe skill a little bit this battle. I'd like to work on her bow skill a little bit. The two mages need to level. Additionally, Eden, Leon and Francisco have got a lot of leveling to do. Oh no, they're a little bit ahead on the leveling front, so other people should probably be battering the gate down first.
Let's roll! Where are we going again?
Let's try and lay a little damage though. Oh yes, this is good. Obviously, the less damage, the less attacks and counterattacks we can receive, the better.
Fine.
But also, thinning the numbers on the battlements is greatly to our advantage. Lovely. So we still have an archer up there who's liable to fire, possibly even moving first, and he will shoot on Robin, the one who has already been slightly injured. That will take him down into the range of probably needing healing. So let's look at this gate situation, shall we? Whip out that pocket battering ram and batter that gate down a bit. Excellent work. And with the look of that, it's going to... I went with Leon first because he has that little bit of extra protection against ranged attacks.
Right.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
So, the gate is now on 200 out of 500 health. 2 people will be able to ram the gate and won't be able to get through. 1 person will be able to get through. The person in most need of experience is Robert, and he's the most healthy, so I should probably send him through after the gate has been forced open by these 2. Now,
I will bring justice to this land.
what can we do to these people here?
Whether words or swords, I miss nothing.
Hiding in the woods is good.
Coming right up!
How far in can we... Oh, sure, let's do this. It's all part of a very simple plan. Hey! Francisco got up to level 7 as well. Lovely. And he's liable to be shot. Now. Simple low power attack ought to do it. In terms of range... I'll go fireball. Do we need? We do need. We need the Tempest Gust to finish him off. There we go. Excellent work. We seem to have soldiers already inside the walls fighting, despite the fact the gate is not yet down. That is magnificent. Right, Marshall.
Light burns the brightest in the dark.
She gives extra magic defense to nearby allies, but we don't want to expose her too much to getting shot to bits. She appears to be totally safe there though, so let's go with that. Yep. Yep, thought that might happen. The enemy are allowed to move. And he didn't make a counter-attack because of the range probably, and I see where the healing needs to go. Additionally, this distance means we can't get a lot of shots in. So we want to get the gate open. We want to get people through the gate. We want to get some healing for Andrea. Not Andrea, for Robin.
You can do this. You can do this.
We can also run him over here and shoot this chap. But if we are going to shoot this man, we might as well soften him up first.
No matter how careful you are, all it takes is one mistake.
Let's smash some gates.
Faith will never betray me. The gate! The castle gate has been breached! Now's our chance! Everyone, charge!
If we rush in theory, we can lure those archers away from the walls.
What are you doing standing around? Stop them!
My lady, it would seem a time of reckoning is at hand.
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
Right, let me think about this.
As you command.
He probably will
You got
counterattack.
it!
Francisco gets good defense values when he is at high health. It may have been good to rush Francisco through the gate to stand in front of Leon, but I've decided not to do that this turn. Right.
The destination doesn't matter. It's the
Robin?
people you're with.
At the moment, the destination really does matter. Take him out. Okay, one side of the gate is safely secured. We don't need to worry about getting blasted to bits here. And a level. Excellent. Now, these two. Sword and sword. That's wonderful. Axe. Probably pulling simultaneously. Mage can reach to about here. So, we ideally want Robert about here. His red squares will cover both these spaces and allow room for people to come through. Do we want... Oh, hello.
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
1, 2, 3, 4. No range 4 spells. So the question is she staying out here? If she is, she can scoot into the bushes there for a bit of extra protection. Also, having him shoot her instead of anyone else will help spread the damage and keep our wounded people more healthy. Also, she should counterattack if he shoots her, which might just finish him off. Actually, ooh.
Understood.
I could come through here and cast a spell. In which case, I want to know what your move is. You're there, which is fine. I don't want them running around like this.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
Yeah, that's good enough. Because we have some range-free spells. We have one range-free spell. Might as well use it. Just realised what the problem with that is.
Sure thing, Captain.
So we want to stand not here, but here. Which is very, very risky. That's a lot of damage coming his way. Who do we have left? Oh,
Solid
right,
plan.
of course. Let's hope Robert survives the turn, because if he doesn't, we're in deep trouble. I think I may have made this mistake before, very early in one of the playtests. Probably last year now. Yeah, you shoot her. Perhaps she'll even shoot you back. Lovely. Oh, beautiful. Yep, he can't quite make it in. He can't quite... Oh, he can. Bloody hell. That's not looking good for the next 3 activations. Less than 12 damage, please. For the love of all that's holy. If he's still standing, we know what our healer is doing next turn. Bloody hell. And there's a wizard. Yeah, I should have gone 1 square less, shouldn't I? Oh! Oh! Extra health! Right when he needed it. Let's hope it's enough. It was enough! You can gain access to combat skills based on a unit's class or by equipping specific items. Each skill has a limited number of uses. Upon completing the battle, all uses are restored. I know exactly which skills they're probably referring to here in this situation.
It's good to grab loot when you can, but remember, getting too greedy on the battlefield is a good way to lose your head.
Yep, it's right there. You can obtain You can obtain useful items from treasure chests. To open one, position a unit adjacent to it and select the Open Chest command. I will absolutely be trying to do that.
Not everyone can be forgiven.
She will be going there to heal him. I don't know if she'll be going here or there. We'll find out soon.
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
Let's get you a bit nearer the gate for future reinforcements. Now, level for level, Eden and Francisco, and in fact Robert, have the taunting blow skill, don't they? The taunting strike. Strikes a mighty blow, inflicting damage on a single enemy. For the next 2 turns, the target has -10 accuracy and gains the provoked status. Provoked enemies will prioritize their attacker. Now, that does not mean they will prioritize the person who used the taunting strike on them. It means they will prioritize whoever's been attacking them. And in this case, I think running out to here and using a taunting strike on this fellow is a very good idea. Excellent.
You got it, Cap.
Leon can pretty much get the kill here. So we don't need to worry about using a special skill for him just yet. This man has a 2-handed axe and will hit pretty hard.
Tomorrow's a new day.
If Robin comes through here and finishes off this fellow, we're still looking to reduce the amount of attacks on Robert quite heavily. But then that would mean that 1, 2.
Should have been more careful.
We could get him there with a 2-handed axe instead. Right, and there's a wizard to deal with. So let's look at people and see what we want them to do.
No problem.
Francisco's covering ground this turn, so we want to leave space for him. Marcel's going to be moving up and healing Robert. Robert may even be drinking a potion. So we're playing with Leonard, Leon, and Robin.
Here goes.
With these 3, I'm able to down this fellow and this one. No, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and shoot. I'm liking this idea. Right, so...
Whether words or swords, I miss nothing.
Let's go for that Thunderbolt. We haven't used it before. And it was used to great effect. Oh, and Robert's been taunted as well, to prioritise his attackers. But he's a player-controlled unit, so I suppose he still gets the accuracy penalty. Right. It is a condition, though. And we have the purification spell. Right.
All right.
Robin, my man, get in there. Shoot his face off. And then Leon,
let's get it done.
If you'd be so kind. Also getting here, next to this chap, you'll get a bit of extra defense from... Actually... You could just hit this one instead. That would definitely save a lot of damage there. That is a two-handed axe, that's going to hurt a hell of a lot. Seeing those levels catch up quite nicely.
Understood.
Right. Technically this man is taunted, but if we go here, that wizard might go for her. So I'm just going to go up to here instead. And we'll go for the healing touch. Wait. Or the purification. We'll go for the purification. Well, well, well. So Francisco needs to be near the fight. And also probably swapping back for when he gets there. Now,
no sweat.
We don't have an accuracy penalty anymore. So we could go all in. I mean, we could literally kill this chap off. But he's already taunted, so we don't really need to. That's nearly a kill. So we could just defend. Get that health back, and enjoy the enemy turn. Oh, here we come. It's okay, Leon, take the damage. It will power up your new warrior ability. Quite a lot, actually. That's bad. Oh! Oh, mate. New plan. Ha ha ha. I think Leon's going to be showing off his new skill very soon. Ow.
I can handle that.
So,
loud and clear.
Leon's new skill is Frenzied Strike. Strikes a single enemy, inflicting extra damage equal to 10% of the amount this unit has lost. So he's lost 21 health, so that'll be 2 extra damage. Okay, so that's not a massive amount of extra damage, but it's enough to seriously mess up this fellow or this one.
Let's roll! Where are we going again?
So, and then we obviously want to heal him up with our healer afterwards. Who's a long way from the fight? She's a long way from the fight. Let's get in there and make an attack. Excellent work. And we want to keep attacking.
Act quickly.
Now's the time, Robert. You've waited. You're ready to strike.
No matter
Right,
how careful you
Leon.
are, all it takes is one mistake.
Oh, mate, you just need 2 damage on him? I'm sure we can find a way to get 2 damage heading in his direction very soon. Oh, we don't need the extra damage boost now. Ooh, nasty counter there. Very vicious. Okay, Marshall.
I will bring justice to this land.
Do your duty. Damn, that square would be... You know what? You can just go right there. Purification. He's literally on fire. Okay, fine. Healing touch it is then. Go for it, man. You deserve this.
The stronger the heart, the sharper the blade.
Now, we've got a chest we want to plunder, but we don't want to be too reckless doing it. What have we got? We got soldiers here, soldiers here. Might be two groups, could act as a linked group of one. There's also soldiers out this way. Going around the edge here might help us pull these three away from the rest. And they're definitely covering that chest. Going the long way around here probably wouldn't be very wise. So I'm thinking this is our angle of attack. But without pulling them, that's going to be difficult.
Don't
Look,
fight smarter.
for now
Fight
we got
harder.
Francisco. He can run up here and be a target in case anyone comes around this way.
As you command.
And we got Leonard, who we want to get to a relatively safe position. There we go. Who's left? Who hasn't done something? Oh, Eden!
It's a shame, spilling blood on such a nice day.
Right. I suppose here is a reasonable position. Whoever goes to open the chest won't be able to defend themselves. The enemies have waited. So this diagonal here, and there's an empty square here we could nip to. I wouldn't recommend it. Going too long along this way is bad. Going this way, but that is a wizard, so we want to be careful with that. And I do want that chest. So, the game developers have spoken recently about ways of improving the game. They're talking about speeding up the conversations by reducing the amount of time spent fading in and out characters. So they're talking about having 2 or 3 characters on the screen instead of just 1 at a time, so that they wouldn't be fading in and out between each line. And they were talking about turning off the turn limit. Having an option to turn it off, but you'd need to start a new game to do it. It'd just be an option on the Start New Game screen. And I kind of approve. Turn limits are fun when they have a reason to be there. When they don't, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So if I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go here, I'm committing to opening that chest next turn. Furthermore, I'm committing to rushing a lot of people into this area and getting pounded by these as well. But not necessarily this one. He can cover a pretty wide area. This puddle means lots of magic. Lightning bolts, no wizards here. We could go take a stand here and let them rush up and catch them in the puddle. Especially if we have one person. Oh, we can't quite make it this turn. And we can use our lightning bolts here. Especially as there... Oh, there are a few puddles around here as well, though. And we might also be able to use the puddles to use the purification spell for healing. Because we would be wet. I keep thinking I need to go out this way. But maybe I don't. 1, 2... That's impossible. Yeah. So I have to go this way if I want to get the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I pretty much wouldn't be able to open it in one turn, because I'd want to get defenders around the person opening the chest. If I go this way, I'm concerned these may follow on with these.
Luck is on my side.
No, I don't want to go there, I want to go here. I want to go this way. Yeah, this way.
You got it, Cap.
And we want you here.
You got it!
This is so risky.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
Yeah, let's
Tomorrow's a new day!
let's take his advice. So for now we can't push too far this way anyway, but what we can do is use this opportunity for people like Francisco to catch up a bit. People like
Go
Andrea.
ahead. Open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
That's a lot of blocked squares. It would be nice for us to go to. I'm being cautious about using potions, and I shouldn't.
Not everyone can be forgiven.
Yep, healer in the middle, where she's most likely to be needed to reach everyone possible.
Out of sight, but
Leonard,
not out of mind.
put you here. Would have been nice to get you there, but hey. And I think they're all going to wait again. Excellent. So if we now move in, depending on if these are linked, we might be able to pull just this group.
It's up to me.
So I'm thinking here for Eden,
I may not be smart,
here
but
for
I
Francisco.
know how to hurt.
Oh, actually, that's a good
Francisco
idea.
the Bold has arrived!
He gets high defense when he's healthy. Well, slightly higher. Then if we push Eden to here, and Leon to there, then we're inviting them to come down here. But how do we want to keep them away from the Oh, hello. So we can literally run to the chest and defend.
The destination doesn't matter. It's the people you're with.
Now, we don't have supporting fire here, do we? We can just run up and shoot them as they attack. No.
No sweat.
Hey, Robert, you're highly valued and appreciated. We want you to get up here. That's as far as you're going to go, then we'll take it.
Should have been more careful.
Now, this will be a dangerous place for Leon. Let's make it less
Solid
dangerous.
plan.
I'll probably have to use some potions this battle after all. Nice to see her catching up a little bit there on the leveling front.
No matter how careful you are, all it takes is one mistake.
So, yep, saw that one coming a mile off. Could go here though. The thing is, that is a... tricky. Oh, you know what?
Tomorrow's a new day!
Loud and clear.
For Lady Marshall.
Yes, get near your lady to protect her. And if we pop Robin up here. Okay, not up there.
People who run their mouths die first.
Is that dangerous? No, that's relatively safe. Okay then.
Let's get it done.
This is a big risk, but I'm willing to take it for now. Please counterattack hard and don't take any critical hits. And yes, they are a-coming. Into the puddle with them. Excellent. Okay. We're fighting the whole lot. They all pulled as one group. Hit back almost as hard. Excellent. Lovely, we can work with that. You think Eden's going to be attacking when there's a chest he can open? Yeah, that's a... Ooh, okay.
Probably goes without saying. If you're thinking of using fire magic against a wet enemy, you might want to rethink it.
When a drenched unit is targeted by an ability with fire effects, damage is reduced by 20% and the drenched status is cleared. When attacking a drenched unit with a lightning effect, damage is increased by 20%. These all seem to be Chelsea having spells cast on her as if she's an enemy of some sort for some reason. If a drenched unit is hit with ice effects, they will become frozen, which would be lovely. Alright, Leonard, it's your time to shine. So we want to kill this man. If we get Leonard up to here, he still won't be able to blast any of these. 1, 2, no. Could set that bit of forest on fire. Also,
coming right up. Sure thing, Cap.
We have Robert. Robert standing here seems like a really good idea. You know what, I'll go for this one. It's a stronger counterattack, but I have my reason. I'll take it. Perfect. I'm not going to pretend it's what I was after, but...
If you say so.
Let's roll. Where are we going again?
I think we got that wizard now. We are going to be taking a nasty magic counter.
Go ahead. Open
Lady,
your mouth.
you got
I'll
a sword
put an
and
arrow
shield.
in it.
Remember, you can use those too. Alright. So he's going for her. She may need healing soon. Right.
Acknowledged.
Let's use a spell. Oh wow, that's bigger than I expected. I like it.
You got it, Cap.
If only there was a way to get him some more damage. Like a skill that would let him hit harder, based on the amount of damage he's taken. There we go. Works a charm. Right, now. Yeah, they can pretty much all reach Eden. I don't think him opening the chest is a... Oh, you know what, though? I don't... Can I get away without healing this turn? Well, Francisco can run up here and be defensive, right? But can we keep them in the puddle? We can keep this one in the puddle if Eden runs to here and defends. And that's not an entirely bad idea.
You got it!
problem with that is that, yeah, he's still going to get pounded.
I'll see it through.
Because we can have her come and open the chest. Probably a good idea, to be honest. What have we here? A medium recovery, 3 medium recovery potions. Better than a lesser recovery potion, or minor, or whatever it's called.
I may not be
Great.
smart, but I know how to hurt.
And you know where you need to be. Helping your brother in arms. Because he's going to get the shit kicked out of him now. Oh yes, stay in the puddle. Stay in the puddle when there's a wizard with lightning spells coming for you. There's the big one. Took it like a champion. And this man is probably coming out of the puddle here. Problem is we do need to conserve energy for the last group of foes. Say ow. Yep. Yep, she said ow. She said ow really hard.
Light burns the brightest in the dark.
You know what's great? Purification is really lovely. Ain't it a beauty? Alright, Leonard, who can you reach?
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
This one. Well, you could blast this one on your way to them. It's not ideal, is it? He's still wet, though. Let's see what these can do first. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Take the shot.
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
That reduced accuracy gives me cause for concern.
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
Robert, it's time to be a hero. Oh! Robert has 2 bonuses here. In a diamond. What do these mean? Adjacent allies are giving some sort of bonus in combat? Interesting. And if we pull her back, she'll probably be on the receiving end of a purification spell soon.
The stronger the heart,
Leon.
the sharper the blade.
Get in there, mate. You know you want to. Ya beauty!
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
Right, so I hope Francisco doesn't mind getting a bit wet. You wouldn't think he'd be afraid of a little water now, would you?
Here we go!
Lovely jubbly! Oh, you beauty, look at that critical hit. Level 8 now? Flippin' heck. And Leonard, let's just move you to around here. And hope you don't get pounced on by foes. So now we have 1 remaining group of enemies and a treasure chest here, which we do wish to plunder. Some players have commented and said, why can't I loot these at the end of the battle? And I think the developers' reasoning is, it's not about having the time to loot them at the end of the battle, it's about showing the interest in looting them before the end of the battle. The implication being that if you want them, you'll get them, and if you don't want them and don't care about them, you were just going to leave them anyway and wouldn't pick them up at the end afterwards. Right, enemies. There are many of you. This chest is round the back here behind this building. The easiest way into it would be round here. The enemy can probably move through these trees. Yeah, I think this is the way we want to be going. How are we doing for time? 11 more turns. Okay. She's still taunted.
Solid plan.
That's great. Means purification is still a big spell. Yeah, we better not head through that thicket just yet.
No sweat.
We can have some people here poised, ready to go in.
The destination doesn't matter. It's the people you're with.
For when we come rounding the corner here. And that's probably a good idea.
Whether words or swords, I miss nothing.
Yeah.
Should have been more careful.
You got it!
We at least want to dry off before we engage.
It's a shame, spilling blood on such a nice day.
No matter how careful you are, all it takes is one mistake.
Whoever comes up here will be heavily rushed, so we want to get these guys out here without getting too heavy. Right, and they're probably going to just wait for us.
Sure thing, Cap.
Let's roll. Where are we going again?
Well, Robin, we're going towards a treasure chest that we want to loot. Also, you're wounded.
Go ahead. Open
We should
your
do
mouth.
something about that.
I'll put an arrow in it.
Who would I put here?
Loud and clear.
Probably Leon, to be honest. So if we have these two coming up here,
No problem.
like this,
Faith will never betray me.
Lady Marshall.
so Leon can go one further into there.
I'll
If
see
we
you through.
pop her here, so she can be ready to run in and heal, I think we're kind of good.
If you say so.
Do we send her up here, or Leon? I think we'll keep her out on the flank a bit, as she's prone to damage.
Right.
Right.
Don't fight smarter. Fight harder.
This is going to get interesting.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
Let's get it done.
Now, we can't move through this space here, so we literally can't go any further through here without breaking their
Alright.
threat range. Right. Let's go up here with him. And
People
bring
who run their
her
mouths
along
die
here.
first.
As you command.
You can wait.
Understood.
You can wait. And then I choose how to make the approach. Well, I don't want to be going too far in. But I also kind of need to rush them.
Think
So about
deeply.
here.
Act quickly. I can handle that.
Tomorrow's a new day.
Okay. He can reach the furthest. So I need to be able to rush him with multiple people. two-handed axeman can't come as far. He's kind of here.
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
I think I need to be a little more forward. I could pull him back to here for extra protection. Now.
You got it, Cap.
Nowhere is self from this wizard. Am I rushing in with lots of people here to try and gain ground and force the fight? Rushing lots of people in will help me force my way through to the chest. In theory. Also, I could move over this way to try and present a unified front.
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
So yeah, why don't we do that?
Coming right up.
Wait. Okay.
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
That's not good. We want to try and keep that at... Hang on. Yeah, so we could have... Knowing that they would have focused down here means we could have rushed in more with him, right?
It's a shame, spilling blood on such a nice day.
Okay, so that works.
I will bring justice to this land.
Oh, interesting. So she becomes a much higher priority target. Must try and get some light arrows in this fight. How about if we run Leonard
but not out
to
of mind.
nowhere, apparently. Right, okay.
No problem.
Is there a way we can... No. That works! Excellent. Now, these may all be linked anyway, and indeed probably are, but it's about controlling where the enemy attacks go.
As long
if I
as
move her
Sarah's
to
safe,
here, for
this whole
example,
world can rot.
I like it.
No matter how careful you are, all it takes is one mistake.
Yeah.
Understood.
Now does this... That does not check... Wow, okay, great. My lady, can we get you to
Not
here?
everyone can be forgiven.
Yes! I'll do it. I'll take it. Bring it on, my enemies. My friend, you were made for this. And you came here to die, didn't you? Be honest. You came to sell your soul dearly while your allies run out to help you. Into the mud, no less. Or water. Right. Is she blocking our path to the treasure? I think
She
she's
hasn't said a
blocking our
word
path
since
to the
the
treasure.
castle gate. It looks like she's dug in nicely back there. There's nowhere left to run.
Okay, we need her moving out.
Everyone,
She's in our way.
listen up. Take out the soldiers first. Then we go after Lady Esperanza.
Boss units are marked with a crown icon. If a boss is attacked while their allies are nearby, the damage will be greatly reduced. Deal with the minions first, then go after the boss. Pretty straightforward stuff. Crown? I don't see crown. I see crown. Got it. That is... Yeah, we can walk right through that. Okay, great.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
How do we want to do
Loud and
this?
clear.
That's a great start. I know what I'm doing and it's a bad idea. Okay, lovely.
Here it goes.
Now. Take him down. We've got a chest and we want to reach it. So Francisco and Eden can tackle this fellow.
Here we go.
But running up here to give her a target would be good as well. So,
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
yep, that's pretty much a kill. That's a guaranteed kill. That's a beautiful critical hit. Kill confirmed. Love it. Francisco's big and healthy. These are coming for him. That is great. It's a spell. He's not too good against magic, but we can work on that.
Sure thing, Cap.
That appears to be giving him a movement penalty, so we can't get him as close as we would like. We could purify that, but we're not going to.
Fine.
We could run up here and be a big target, which she's going to ignore. Excellent.
No sweat.
Now, is this giving the swordsman a target? It's done what we needed. It shifted her attention away from Leon.
Acknowledged.
If we go to here and wait to be casting spells at these, then
Luck is on my side.
pop you here-ish. Which is excellent.
I will bring justice to this land.
That looks very wet. Well, my lady, you have a duty to do. Because he is bloody hurt. And I think we're sending the girl after the chest. Oh, she went right in there. Oh, ow, 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 ow. He is getting so much healing soon. And he's really going to need it. They're going with all the ice spells I see here. We can burn those ice spells off ourselves. And you, I believe, are a healer, but possibly with light arrows as well. Right.
People who run their mouths die first.
You can't get to the chest this turn. You can get to here and shoot an arrow at her, which won't do very much.
I'll see it through.
Obviously, that's a lot. 17 or 18. Okay, one diff. Think about it.
Don't fight smarter, fight harder!
Yeah, look, you could just go hit this guy, but also hitting this guy would be very useful as well. So...
The stronger the heart, the sharper the blade.
Oh, here's good. Yes. Let's get in there with that two-handed axe. I'll take it. Enemy down. This does make it harder for me to race for the chest, though.
You got it!
Okay, go there, be a threat, see who you can hit. Go for this one. Should have probably gone for the taunting strike. But oh hello. Okay, he needs to die very soon. We have people with
Out of
bows.
sight, but not out of mind.
We also have spells. That'll do it. The question is, if she goes for another big magic ice blast, will he be able to take it?
The destination doesn't matter. It's the people you're with.
I mean, she's going for Eden at the moment.
It's up to me.
Eden could run into the water, which would make him vulnerable to water spells. Smack this guy hard. Okay, let's wait.
You can do this. You can do this.
Yeah.
I think. Hang on. Nope, I need to go round that way. The building is deeper. Oh, he's frozen as well. So he won't get to end his turn.
Light burns the brightest in the dark.
So we really want purification there. And now Robert's back in the game, which does mean
think deeply, act quickly.
He can't take out that mage, but he could drink a potion. Or he could go to here and defend for the extra health. But before we do that...
Let's roll! Where are we going again?
Is it even worth attacking her at this point? I think not. The damage is just so low. Right, what are you doing? You are attacking Robert. She's not.
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
Well, we don't want to deny you your target. But we do want to heal him up a bit first.
Luck is
Eden,
on my side.
Get out of that puddle. Your life may depend on it. Yep, more ice spells. Oh! Big heals coming through. Oh, that's a... Oh, he can counter that. Is that like a ranged one spell? Now that spell, I think, might have been available for Marshall. Good to know that it can be countered. Oh, they are twatting him so hard now. Right.
I may not be smart,
Is that a kill? That's a
I know
kill.
how to hurt.
And you are frozen. Okay, great.
As long
Let's
as
get
Sarah's
that
safe,
chest.
this whole world can rot.
A rare shield. I will look at our shield bearers and see who could best use it. We don't want to give all the prestige items to Eden.
Understood.
What we could do is purify that cold away. That's good. Who's she attacking? She's going for Francisco. We've used our big heals.
Let's get it done.
Sure thing, Cap.
So this man's dead whatever happens, but do we want Francisco to be standing here when it happens?
Fight harder!
I think we might need to drink a potion. As soon as he goes down, we pour attacks into her.
I can handle that.
Do I want to... I don't want to run into a puddle to make it happen. Wait. We can shoot him with an arrow. Works a charm. We might be able to get away with not healing here.
Faith will never betray me.
Whether words or swords, I miss nothing.
Okay. Yeah, his spells aren't going to do very much to her. She's got good magic resistance. And she will counter. Marshall giving... Oh, because Marshall will give him extra magic resistance. Right, got it. So that's what the little diamond thing there is showing. Okay.
Tomorrow's a new day!
Here's the thing, though. Right. He could stand there for the extra magic resistance, but he also has a two-handed axe. And if we went for the Frenzied Strike, that'd be a healthy amount of damage. I suspect, however... Let's try it. I'm trying for a one-turn kill here, because if she survives, she's going to really mess us up. Leon, you know what to do.
Should have been more careful.
Look, it might get an extra point of damage. Oh, we've done it. And Eden, I would say the pleasure is yours.
Such a nice day.
Maybe Francisco, you know what?
As you command.
No. Fire against ice. Nobody's going to write a song about it. That would be crazy.
Cowering in the back lines won't protect you.
How dare you? You vile, low-born wretch!
This low-born wretch just defeated you. How's it feel? Take her away.
And we got some serene cloth armor, which we're going to put to good use. Serene implies calm, a certain soothing smoothness. We got lots of levels, lots of skill levels, some nice loot. We got 400 gold, 3 medium recovery potions, a rare shield, and some serene cloth armor. I'd say overall that was a good haul.
The Imperial Army will wipe you all out!
I don't think you're in a position to give threats, lady.
I am protected by my fealty to the Emperor. You will never persuade me to surrender, so...
Shut up already. I don't want to talk to you either.
That's not even how you pronounce fealty.
What should we do with her?
It's not our call. We'll take her to Castilian and leave it to Isoro. Is this the one you mentioned?
Yes, that's correct.
Sir. Sir!
I heard you, I heard you. Damned youngsters always carrying on. Don't think I've seen you before, though. And look at that. They've even thrown the spoiled little brat in with us drunks. I take it you're one of Isoro's strapping young heroes, huh?
Quick guess. How'd you know?
Even a child could put that much together.
Any other wise insights you'd care to share with us?
Oh, what are you pestering an old geezer for? Go find some other clever young smartass and bother him.
I heard the old drunk in the jail was pretty clever himself once. They say he won a bunch of victories in battle. Couldn't be beat when it came to tactics.
Lousy little know-it-all. That one over there tried to recruit me too. Did you hear about that?
I heard you spit in her face.
Damn straight. Want a demonstration?
Go on.
Go away. Too damn old for another war.
Do you know how I took this fortress? I only gave one order. Break through the gates.
You lucked out and landed a big one. Better hope your luck holds out next time.
It barely held this time. A lot of people got hurt, because I didn't know how to lead them.
That's war for you. Ugly business.
And that's exactly why we need your help. Sure, it's important to win the battle, but with your help, I could save a lot of lives.
Saving lives, huh? You are green. So, you say you've heard a lot about me, huh?
I have. And there's a drink waiting for you outside.
What kind?
Well, that got his
I don't know.
interest.
Bartending's not really my thing. I figured I'd just start a tab and let you decide.
They call me Gilbert.
Eden, I'll be counting on you.
And here we are, back in camp with no new notifications. Now, Gilbert has apparently been recruited. Wait, automatically? That's interesting. I think we had to persuade him to join us before, and it took like 2 or 3 camps to do it. Now, when we were introduced to Gilbert, Eden said to Marshall, I take it this is the one you've told me about? And she said, yes, this is the one. So there's an obvious implication they've had an off-camera discussion about this. However, it wouldn't have taken more than a few seconds to give some kind of on-camera notification that they were attacking the city because this man was there and that he was an important objective. Because as far as we knew, it was just about attacking the city. But then we get inside and we get to the jail and we find Gilbert, and it turns out Gilbert was an important reason for attacking the city, a valuable ally. And yet we had to fight the whole siege without that knowledge, even though Eden had that knowledge, which feels a bit odd. Now, we have an update here. Ah yes, Gilbert right down at the bottom. Gilbert is a mage, and he specializes in dark magic spells. The kind we haven't really seen access to yet. This could be why Marshall, during that cutscene, didn't seem to want to speak to him much and seemed to disapprove of his attitude and personality, and also why he was so negative and cynical and had a rather damning outlook on life. Right, I'm going to quickly go look over our lovely new pieces of equipment that we found. Right, a rare shield. will give an extra point of physical and magical defense. So, 15, 12, 15, 11, 13, 12, 12, 11. So let's go 14, 13 is a really good all-rounder. And we can give that nice new shield to Robert. Did that look different? Yes, the colour of the wood changed. I like it. Excellent. He now has a slightly more fancy looking shield. What else did we find that was new? Apart from the medium recovery potions, obviously. Serene cloth armour. 3/5, no specials, imprinted skills. Serene, rare. Critical defense +2 when attacked or countered with magic. So it's against magic. Right. So 1 free. 3/5. So it's an extra 2 physical and magical defense. And so 9, 12, 9, 15. So she's better overall on the magic defense front. 9, 16. So this could be quite good for Lynard. However, the special Serene rare ability sounds very important. Let's look at that again. Critical, so reduced chance of magical critical hits. I don't think we see health on this screen, do we? Overall, I think protecting the healer is a very good thing to do. So we will give her that ability. And that will now be in, like, skills, right? Yeah. Okay. What else is here that's new? Oh, is it just Robert's recipe? Right, we have a new camp quest. Speak with the attendant outside your tent, which I will absolutely do in the next episode. But for now, I'm going to quickly read a few journal entries to try and cull this ever-growing number. Let's just read of Robin and Robert and leave it at that. A young mercenary, somehow even more cocky than Eden, Robin enjoys the adventurous life and considers the crew his family. In particular, he looks up to Robert, who he regards like an older brother. Known for boasting about his exploits to attract romantic attentions, Robin has a bit of a reputation around Lunetta for being a Lothario and can often be found sneaking into or out of various second-story windows. Despite his boisterous personality, Robin is a dependable ally on the battlefield, defaulting to Eden's leadership and Robert's guidance. So, romance stuff and maybe sneaky thiefy type stuff. And Robert, oh, that's a very fancy suit of armour for Robert. I hope he gets a suit of armour like that someday. At first glance, few would guess Robert to be a mercenary. A woodsman by trade, he hails from a small community on the outskirts of Eliche, where he and Robin both resided in a carpenter's workshop as apprentices, so he might like woodwork-related stuff. Resting on the edge of a dangerous forest, the shop was a target of frequent monster attacks from a nearby colony of Formicants. Oh yes, Formica. That linoleum that affects so many places that used to be decorated with wood. Despite their best efforts to repel the creatures, the damage was often deducted from Robert and Robin's pay, a source of endless frustration. During one such encounter, a bold young mercenary captain and his friends, nearby on business at the time, stepped in to intervene. Impressed by Robert and Robin's monster fighting skill, he invited them to join his company, and the duo soon resettled in Luneta. As the oldest member of the crew, Robert looks after the rest, particularly Robin. He also tends to do most of the cooking, though he isn't particularly good at it. His signature dish is a soothing El Capon and rice soup. And I did say I was going to leave it there. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'm going to say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.